The flag's blowing a little bit in that video. It's come up even more than that, right?
Yeah, a whole lot more than that now. It's a major league issue out there, and we continue to see some wicked winds. You guys, there's a look at what's going on with the dust, and you can see it's blowing all across the city at this point. We mentioned this yesterday, that blowing dust was going to be a big concern, and unfortunately that has worked out. And what we're starting to see now is that cold air in the front pushing its way through. So as this continues to slide to our east, things will get better wind-wise. Wind advisories remain in effect all across eastern New Mexico, here into central sections of the state as well, for those gusts up around 55 miles an hour. And we've been very close to that here in the metro area. As far as showers go, not a great deal of action. Some scattered showers across the northern mountains here up into the northwest plateau. But this thing has never been about the rain, because it's just not that much juice with this particular system. But what it's been about is the wind, and that's going to continue, because those winds roaring overhead and mixing down to the surface are still a big deal. 66 for the metro. So we're dropping with the front coming through. West-northwest winds 35 sustained, gusting to 45 miles an hour right now. Across the north, we're still about 10 degrees cooler between Grants and Albuquerque. So we're still seeing some of that cool air filter its way in. But throughout the night, slowly, the winds will back off as the front continues to push on to the east, where it's still very warm with temperatures in the 80s around places like Tucumcari. Gusts to 57 miles an hour in Las Vegas right now, 48 in Santa Fe. As you get down to the south, 30s and 40s for your wind gusts. For the most part, it's very windy there, and we will see those winds, again, starting to die off throughout the night tonight. Tomorrow, it's still going to be breezy to windy across the northeast, where gusts will be around 40 miles an hour. Could see gusts around 40 miles an hour out in the east mountains as well. But things will die down here in the metro wind-wise, and our gusts will be around 30, 35 miles an hour. So not as bad for tomorrow. And as we check out what happens on Friday, pockets of gusty winds across the east mountains and the northern mountains. But again, compared to what we've got today, the winds will be coming down. Here's the core of this weather disturbance right here, and it's going to continue to slide to our north. Now, back behind this one, there's another little twist in the atmosphere that could well touch off a shower or two across the north again for tomorrow. Is it going to be widespread? Not necessarily, but there's that possibility of some showers. And then as this thing kicks on through, we dry out across the board here for Friday. For those of us who haven't been dry to begin with, most areas have been, and then the winds will start to increase again over the weekend with warmer temperatures as well. But here's a look at what we're talking about. Now, a little increase in the showers coming up for tomorrow very briefly. But again, a lot of this is just not going to be a big enough deal to help us out a whole lot. And then as we get into Friday, pretty quiet across the board as far as bringing more precip in here. So let's go region by region across the area. Temperatures in the 50s across southern Colorado. Shot at showers through tomorrow morning, and then things quiet down Friday into Saturday. Northwest, isolated storms, less wind, 61 Grant, 64 Farmington, and 62 out in Gallup. Down across the southwest, partly cloudy, west winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Temperatures anywhere from the 50s in Camado all the way up to the 70s. Places like Silver City and Deming. Over to the southeast, sunny and breezy. Gusts to 35 tomorrow. An improvement over today in temps. Actually a bit cooler as well, right around 80 degrees. Up to the northeast, a spot storm remains possible through the day tomorrow, especially in places like Mora and Raton, with the wind gusts up to 40. Northern mountains, another round of scattered showers or storms will be possible during the day tomorrow. Temperatures cool during the day in Red River, just 44 for a high. 63 in Cedar Crest, 66 in Edgewood. Blowing dust, another concern in this area with those gusts up to 40. And here in the metro, winds not as bad tomorrow, but it's not like they're going to be gone altogether. 68 in the Heights for your high. Same deal down in the valley. Extended forecast. Temps start to come up on Friday, and through the weekend, we'll be close to 80 degrees.
Nice.
All right. Nice
Thank you,
rebound.
Mark.